welcome to another edition of the Sports War. And we are back. We got the full crew in the house. That is what it's all about. The Yankees, out of any team in the league, are the best equipped to handle a blow like this.
I think there is a higher power at play here. He's due law of averages. That dude is the ultimate scrub. It's trash. Yeah. Every person you have in there is fucking trash.
Next game, you're going to see a big performance. You can see it in the end of the game, and I'm just totally stoked and excited for this.
And we are back. Welcome to another edition of the Sports Pour here on a thirsty Thursday. Barnes and Tony, once again. What's going on, brother?
Not much, dude. I guess doing all right. You know, Thursday, weekend's coming up. Excited for that, dude. Tomorrow's Friday.
Horseshoe tonight.
No. Probably no horseshoe tonight. Fairfield tonight, actually.
Fairfield game.
Fairfield game, yes.
Who are they playing?
I think they're playing Quinnipiac tonight.
Quinnipiac.
ESPNU game, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That should be kind of fun for sure, but no horseshoe. Horseshoe tomorrow, though. Matthew Gabriel actually wants to come out.
Wow, there he is.
Yeah, dude. There we go. That's going to be a nice way to end the week. But yeah, dude, you know, I guess you're all right.
Yeah,
How you doing?
All right.
How you doing, dude? You're hanging in there.
Yeah. No. Feeling good. Feeling refreshed. Lots of water. You know, it just kind of, you know, last night, obviously we'll get to it, but what we anticipated with the Rangers last night, and then also it must have broke after the show, but I was just surprised. I mean, it makes sense now, but just that Panarin not going to play with the Rangers again until he's traded, and he's not going to play until he's traded.
Right. No, yeah. That was definitely tough seeing that. Yeah, yesterday afternoon. But I mean, you know, that was kind of the inevitable. Again, almost like the outcome of the game yesterday. It was something I feel like a lot of people saw coming, you know. So.
And then to go with the Spencer Martin spot.
Right.
It to me, Garand over Martin. I mean, Martin over Garand just definitely feels like full tank mode.
Yeah, it does, dude, right? But I mean, again, this is what you want, dude, right?
Yeah,
this is what you were talking about.
This is
full tank mode.
It's just a weird spot to be in, a spot that, you know, I haven't been in with the Rangers. I know you've obviously been watching a lot longer, and you know you were. I wasn't into it at the time of the first letter, but it's just kind of weird because it's like, you know, obviously, you know, the more losses the better, but then it's like it's kind of tough to like even watch, even though you are watching. It just, I don't know, it's just kind of weird. It feels a little hollow.
Yeah, no, I think that's a good way to put it. Hollow, empty.
Yes.
Inside.
And it just feels like too, and you remember me saying this at the time, I feel like all of this could have been avoided if they just made the requisite changes, you know, that were needed after they lost to Florida in the playoffs.
Yeah. Yeah, no, absolutely. And you know, I think you can, you know, point to a few you know, trade deadlines that were kind of dropped by Drury. You know, certainly some contracts as well. So again, I mean, I feel like a broken record at this point. I mean, we've been talking about it. I feel like Chris Drury is the type of guy that, you know, should be fired after something like this. A second letter.
Yeah.
I'm thinking the first letter maybe wasn't his, but nonetheless, though, I mean, this is like he was supposed to be brought in to fix that, to change that, and he's done the opposite of that. So it's like, I guess we'll see again. I was thinking about it, you know, on the car ride over. Actually, kind of funny, to be honest. I thought I grabbed my Mets hat on the way out the door.
Oh wow! So you kind
of
grabbed
the Rangers hat,
wearing
dude.
The Rangers hat.
No, I wouldn't say feel like a fool, but I caught a glimpse of myself in my rearview mirror, and I was like, "What is that? What is that?
What is that?
What is that, dude?" But it got me thinking, like, oh, like, you know, like this is good, I guess. Like trade off Panarin, like acquire pieces, get the first overall draft pick. You know, get McKenna, get some youth to rebuild this team, because that's like. I mean, at this point, dude, let's call it what it is. Like, it is a rebuild. Like, it's not, I don't want to hear retooling or whatever, dude. The vernacular.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, kind of got excited about it. Like, oh, great. We're going to have like such a young team with like a lot of, you know, I guess like a bright future. You look at Anaheim, look at San Jose, you know, like these are teams, Montreal, you know, who did that, you know? But I'm like, I don't know. Like, it's just again, I think to Drury, and it's like, is he the guy? Do I think that that's the guy? You know,
This
to
is the
develop
guy.
these players.
Yeah, but it's tough. It's tough. Like, you kind of see both sides of it, because I just go back to two. Everyone just gets so set on, what's happened before always means the exact same thing happens in the future. I mean, obviously, you would imagine once this trade deadline comes and goes, they're just going to have a number of assets that they haven't had, and
Right.
especially if we are fortunate enough to get the number one pick, getting a prospect like McKenna. It seems like, maybe it's not McDavid, maybe it's not Celebrini, maybe it's not even Matthew Schaefer, but it seems like it's definitely good enough, to build around.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
I mean,
it
is
should
that
be.
the sense
It
you're
should be
getting?
good
Like,
enough.
it's not
Yeah, no.
McDavid, like, it's not.
No,
he's
yeah,
not
I don't
that.
care about McDavid.
No,
dude.
I know. But I'm
Right,
just
right.
saying, like, he's big time. But I'm just saying, just hype-wise, and it's like, well, what's hype till you play? It doesn't matter. But it just
Right.
seems like he's below those guys, but yet it's still like, oh, this guy's going to be pretty good.
Yeah, no, I mean, like I said before, too, that the draft class seems very strong. This guy seems really good. I mean, you think about some of the younger guys that have bursted on the scene, like Celebrini, like Bedard. You can even look at Barzal, I guess, for the Islanders. I mean,
Right.
He's figured it out after a little bit of a lull, but he bursted out on the scene. Like, it's not unheard of to think that this guy could do the same for the Rangers. And I mean, like what a breath of fresh air that would be. It'd be revitalized fan base, the Garden rocking. But again, until that happens, until that, the Rangers prove that Sullivan and Drury prove that they can develop that talent, I'm gonna kind of like think in the back of my head that it won't develop. So, and again, I mean, we still got Perreault too, so it's like that's another young guy who looks like he is starting to churn. It's just tough, dude, because like we talked about Mike Sullivan, and a lot of our discussions have kind of concluded in like Sullivan not being good for the young guys, right? So it's like, I mean, we'll see.
Well, I think it's just one of those things too. It's going to be a completely different situation because
It is.
now he has the option. Oh yeah, I can lean on the veterans, and he had the option of Panarin. Obviously, he's going to be gone, and they already traded Susie, and it seems like Vinny T could be out the door as well. So those guys are going to be gone. So you're going to have no choice. You're going to have to play them because I think also like the other veterans that they have, they're not that good. The ones that are going to be left, most of them, other than like Mika, obviously. So he's not gonna have a choice, and I think the hand being forced, I think, is gonna be a very good thing.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Perhaps some bright times ahead.
Let's say of all this working out, and let's say 3 years back to a perennial playoff team contender. What's your like percentage on that?
3 years contender, like. I mean, that seems reasonable, right? To think about that, like for an organization such as the Rangers, that they were just so close after a rebuild. I would say it's a high percentage, like 55, 60%, 65% around there.
Yeah,
55, 65.
I mean, that's pretty good, and it just sucks. Probably gonna have a couple more non-playoff years ahead of us, most likely. But I just think, building something sustainable. I mean, that's how you get to be really good. That's how you get to be a team, like Florida, like Tampa, and you'll have that mix of guys you drafted, but as well as shrewd trades and free agency moves. So I think that's the way to build. So we'll see that, how that works out. And obviously we'll talk, we're going to talk a lot more hockey in a sec, but we do have, a bunch of comments here.
Yes, that we do, dude. So let's get started off with Donna Lee this morning. Good morning. Why can I not see any comments? And that's because
you were the first one.
You were the first one, right? like that's it.
Josh B. He just corporate America. We want him back. Can we get our guy Josh B back?
We'll see, dude. And then Ernie with the ear down says Yerny y'all. And then my mother in the house says hi fellas. Good morning, Mom. Ernie says what's good, people. Let's freaking go DTV. Let's go Yankees. Let's go Lakers. And then let's fucking go. I didn't see that, dude. My mother wants to know if I shoveled for my mother. No, as my mother says here, I am about 2 hours away on a good day
Yes.
So my mom, I believe, hired some young gentlemen.
There you go.
To do it, which is great. You'll have to see that. And then Ernie with the "you're Donna," and then Donna says "Hoover in the house." LOL. And I think that is all. It's interesting, actually. I don't know if I feel like there are some comments missing here. I don't know what's going on, to be honest, right? Because Donna commented here at 10:04,
right?
And I'm pretty sure people I'm pretty sure there was a comment before the show.
Huh?
You know?
Well, maybe if those people could be spoken for, maybe corporate America deleted Josh B's comment. That could be.
Maybe. Oh wow, yeah, dude. Always watching, dude.
Yes, yes, sir. The Michael Bucka pocket listen. Michael, we see you, buddy. You can say hi. It's okay.
Oh my goodness, dude.
No, you think right this moment, Michael Bucka watching.
Yeah, definitely, dude. He commented it on the Gaming Corner.
Yeah, I saw that.
Night,
Michael,
he does it every week
you
too.
Can
like
say
he's
hi.
definitely there. Honestly,
you can say
Michael,
hi.
say hello, dude.
Just something.
Something.
Like what we chopped liver
was
now?
going on
and
about
then he's
the
gonna give me a
Lakers,
side text instead. I'm sure momentarily.
Momentarily,
gonna feel the phone vibrate.
Absolutely.
But also, I was gonna say, I don't know what you think about this. And again, I know you're not you're not Mr. NBA. But there was some back and forth. Colum loves his debates and his lectures, in the group chat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you probably saw it. But with the $100 bet that they don't make the Eastern Conference Final between him and Ernie.
Yes.
I think it's a good bet for Ernie, honestly.
I think, yeah.
And it's like, the Knicks, I think, have a solid team, but it's like they looked better last year. It feels like Mike Brown, isn't clicking with the team. It seems like there's some tension in the locker room, which is never a good thing, especially between him and Karl Anthony Towns. And they're talking about trading for Giannis, but Giannis is going to be out like a month. Mm-hmm. So it just seems like a mess of a situation. So I would not be surprised if they are 1 or 2 and done. Hopefully that's not the case, but it just seems like that's where we're trending.
That stuff about Giannis, dude. What's his injury?
I think it's a calf.
Calf?
I think
Dude.
it's a calf. I have him on my fantasy team, of course.
The calf.
Of course, I'm playing Chief this week, and he only has 1 loss, and he's been waxing poetic
talking
about what
shit.
a good team he has, which he does. But that's why fantasy is great, because it's like the regular NFL playoffs, or I guess it's different because there's series, but it's almost like a March Madness style where it's one matchup. That's it. You win or you don't. Doesn't matter what you did in the regular season. You have to just get to the playoffs.
Doesn't matter.
It does not matter one bit, Tony. 1 bit. That's for sure. So I just wanted to see
what do you got?
You know what was one or you know what? Let's just take a very quick trip here to the world of Major League Baseball.
What a play! Stop it, Tony. Yep. And Alonso cracks one of the Mets win the ball game. Out of sight.
And it works at 100 miles an hour. 14 strikeout.
Drove deep to left field. There it goes. See ya.
All right. So, just a minor move made by the Yankees. And then there was this video I wanted to see if you had seen, which we'll take a look at in a second. Or actually, you know what? I don't know. Did you see the thing with Joel Sherman or no?
No, I did not.
Look it up. It's hilarious. Like almost like it's like he's on Cashman's payroll.
Joel Sherman just like on
Yankees, and then it'll definitely come up.
14
right
hours
there, the
ago,
56. Or whatever. But see how you have the Facebook video there too? I don't know, whatever.
Joel
that's the same
Sherman
thing.
on John Heyman?
Yeah.
Right here?
Yep.
Near post sports.
Talking about a chief.
All right. What?
Did you ever work with him at the network or no?
I never worked with him, but
Saw
obviously he came on the shows. Yeah, all the
Okay.
time, dude.
Yeah.
All the time.
Chief, right?
I don't know. I thought he was all right.
Listen to this though. Just listen to this. This is like hilarious.
All right, let's see. Let me share it here with the people. It's hilarious.
It really is though.
Qualifying offer, $22 million.
Audio?
I like them. Could have seen Grisham going somewhere else and them getting the draft choice. And I think that's what some of them envision.
Just go different video, I guess. YouTube. Got to be that one. Oh, but that's
No,
52
1 day
minutes.
ago. This one's that was on Facebook. This is also maybe this
Let's
one.
see. Huh. I wonder why.
Are also people who were saying, well, they signed Grisham.
We
That
need to
means
just do it off the phone. I mean, it's a quick thing. You want me to just?
Then watch me do it again. Tell 'em I can't take no loss. My team hold no L's, no. Aiming for the top, can't make it by myself. I ain't taking no loss. I ain't taking no loss. Look, come on.
Yeah.
I ain't taking no loss. Look, come on.
Oh, yeah. We got it.
Already know that we the coldest. Watch me hit it up. Let me
Go to the
Look at this fucking guy.
No, this is a full episode. We don't want that.
Yeah.
Go to the other one.
Let's
Look
go
at this
back. Look at
fucking
this
guy.
fucking Yankee guy, huh? Come on.
Move, John.
I think it's giving Grisham the
Yankees worst move, John.
I think it's giving Grisham the qualifying offer, $22 million. I like them. Could have seen Grisham going somewhere else and them getting the draft choice. And I think that's what some of them envisioned. And it didn't turn out to be correct. I think it was an error because I don't know that he's necessary. You know, you've got a lot of outfielders on this team, right? You've got Bellinger, Dominguez, Spencer Jones. He obviously was pretty good last year. He hit more home runs than any other center fielder in the game. I can't kill him for it. Grisham at $22 million, that's an overpay.
For me, the downside play, and I almost mean this symbolically as opposed to on the guy, is the Paul Blackburn for $2 million. And here's why. I still think the Yankees are a pitcher short. And I think they're a reliever short, especially a power lefty, which they don't have. Their lefties are Tim Hill and Ryan Yarbrough, if they don't need Yarbrough in the rotation. So I'm using Blackburn more as a symbolic. I think they're one pitcher short.
It's actually a different one. I
Oh,
have
my
it.
Yankees.
I have it. It's only 20 seconds. You want me to just play it?
Yeah, what do you got?
Okay. Okay, hold on. Okay.
And again, most of the whiners are also people who were saying, well, they signed Grisham. That means that Hal's going to get cheap and not bring Bellinger back. Will any of those people shut the fuck up now? They will not shut the fuck up because they like that lane that's either stupid or they enjoy being stupid. Like, because they get attention.
Clearly, he has some type of deal with Cashman.
That's crazy,
Right or
dude.
no?
Yeah.
I mean, that's like bad. It's like two things can be true. It's like, yes, if people are calling Hal cheap, technically he's not cheap. This is their highest payroll of all time. Now, you want to say he doesn't want to go the extra mile, that's fine. But I think the biggest thing, and I always go back to this, is just the inability to move on from Cashman, because it's clear that he's done a poor job. Given the resources that he's had, one title in 25 years, that's just not good enough. But I don't think it's about how, right? I mean, it's like, I know Hal could push it a little more, but they were talking, I think with the luxury tax, $330 million, highest payroll, right? I mean, I know, yeah, they could sign another player or two, but isn't that his biggest thing is just not moving on from Boone and Cashman?
Yeah, no, I mean, clearly
It's
that
not being cheap.
it's not necessarily that. I mean, it's like you said. I mean, I feel like if he had a different GM who had a different philosophy when it came to acquiring those pieces and spending more money, sure, I think that would happen. But like you said, he's not willing to do that. So
Yeah, and if you're good at developing talent, you don't need a $400 million payroll.
right.
I just, right? I mean, I don't see, again, you want to debate, a little more money spent, but it's like, I don't think you could tell me that $330 million is not enough to spend on a team for payroll.
No, it certainly should be.
More than enough.
Yeah.
More than enough. So, I don't know. I just thought that was kind of funny. But they did do, kind of the Yankee thing yesterday, and that is to make kind of an under the radar type of deal. So they trade with the Rockies. They matched up on that, Jake Bird deal last year when they gave up Rock Riggio. But they sent another minor league infielder, TJ Rumfield, actually a guy that Corey worked closely with, not only with the Yankees, but when he was with the Phillies as well. So they trade him. He's an infielder, and they go with Angel Chiavelli, 23-year-old from the DR, 2 seasons of major league experience, a very Rocky like 7.06 ERA and 43 relief appearances for Rockies last year.
Interesting.
And then a 4.55 ERA with them in 2024. I guess the fastball sits around 97.
All right.
He's given up, though, 20 homers in 90 1/3 innings, which isn't great to say the least.
Yeah.
But they have done this before, and obviously Jake Bird didn't work out last year, but I think they had Matt Blake on the Hot Stove show the other day, and he was saying that he feels he's going to be a big part of the bullpen this year. So I think it's just one of those things. It's easy to attack, when you look at, the numbers that Chiavelli has pumped out. But what I would say, and again, it's not going to work for everybody. Like, I think Paul Blackburn at some point this year is probably going to end up getting released.
As he should.
Yeah. But they do have a track record of this. I mean, Luke Weaver's ERA was probably around 7. I think he was released 3 times a couple of years ago. And then, he basically was an all-star level late inning reliever for the Yankees. So, I mean, what do you think about something like this? It seems like Rumfield didn't have a spot. He's 23 years old. So, I mean, it's just kind of a guy that they're hoping they could bring along. Fundamentals. You have 97 on the gun. I mean, what do you think about a move like this?
I guess 97 on the gun is good, and we've seen the pitching staff of the Yankees kind of help bring certain pitchers back to center. But it seems like he gives up a lot of home runs, and his ERA is a little bloated.
Yeah.
So
I
there's
just
some
think
work to do.
Yeah, there's work to do,
Yeah.
but I think they have that's the one thing we could say it feels like Cashman does well. Is with the relievers.
Pitchers. Yeah,
pitchers,
absolutely.
taking guys, like making household names of guys that are released. Tim Hill, another guy. I mean, he was really struggling to have a stable MLB career before we got him. So that's kind of what you're hoping. And I was just looking here. So Rumfield actually is 25, going to turn 26. So I think that's part of the reason why probably the 40-man roster crunch. Last year in AAA, though, 16 homers, 87 RBIs, 285. So solid numbers. So, he goes to Colorado, probably an opportunity for him to, get some playing time and, maybe get his career on track. We'll see. But that was just something I found interesting. It doesn't seem like they're going to spend any money, on any type of like major league free agents at this point. And I think some people, questioning the bullpen. What do you think about that? I mean, the basis of our bullpen right now, I think Bednar did an outstanding job last year when he came over. Duvall, shaky early, kind of turned it up late. So you'd have setting up Bednar, him and Fernando Cruz, Hill from the left side, and then you do have, Blackburn. I'm trying to think about the other options they have. But, I mean, what do you think about that? Do you think you throw those guys in with, your typical, people that, that they, pick up waiver wire, invite from spring trade? You imagine like a guy or two makes the roster. I mean, what do you think about that bullpen? I mean, you think they'll be able to work it, or, do you think they need to make a trade possibly for somebody else?
That's a good question. A trade? I don't know. I mean, I think they could make it work. I mean, we've seen organizations do it before. We've seen the Yankees do it before, as the aforementioned relievers. But yeah, I guess another like bigger name would be nice. Like, I don't know. I mean, those guys, no one really pops off the page necessarily.
Well, it's just like I think Bednar is an all-star.
Right.
I think he's good. Duvall has been an all-star, and I know he's had some up and down, but that 100-mile-an-hour heater, I feel good there. I feel like Tim Hill has proved himself. Fernando Cruz struggled with some injuries, but that splitter, is pretty good. So I think you think about that 4. I think that's a pretty good 4. And then I forgot to mention Bird. So if Bird, is part of the pen, they did spend that Rule 5 draft pick on Cade Winquest, so we'll see if he makes the team. And then a guy I forgot about last year, Brent Hedrick, came up a lot for the Yankees. So he was pretty good. And then guys that Corey's worked with in the minors, you got Elmer Cruz, or Elmer Rodriguez. I think it used to be Cruz Rodriguez, and Carlos Lagrange. Those are starters in the minors, but they could be potentially moved to the bullpen. So I kind of see it as just the way that they operate, where they're going to stick with this, and then like last year, if they need to add guys, they will. But I think they're hoping to go to bat with what they have.
I can see them maybe adding a guy.
Yeah, I think it would be trade. I would think it would be trade, and it would be high level. If they are able to, possibly trade Dominguez or Jones. Not that I necessarily want to trade them, but just being that maybe they say, they don't have enough roster spots or bats for them. I was talking about this with Corey yesterday, but he thinks it's not probably feasible. But I would love, and I'm sure you would love him too, to get Mason Miller.
Oh my God!
I would give up a haul for him.
Kidding me?
Honestly,
yeah, so would I.
Just to have that type of reliever at the end.
Unbelievable.
Special, very special
That's for
reliever.
sure.
So we'll see what they do. And then what's your mother or Donna saying?
Yeah, well, my Donna had asked about me shoveling my mother's house, and then she said, obviously I mentioned that they hired the guys.
This is a guy.
They only came the first day, though. They never showed after that.
Stop smoking that shit.
Wow, interesting. So you paid them for multiple shovels, and they didn't show up, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of messed up. So my father did it, which good for him. My mother said, I don't think people are commenting today.
We've had some comments. Maybe not a boatload, and we are missing Josh B.
Right.
Like we said.
It's Thursday morning. People
Thursday
are busy.
morning.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Donna's not busy, though. She says, sorry, Mrs. M. I rented an apartment, don't drive, and I work from home. Town is terrible with parking, but they do a good job removing and plowing the snow. My mother says, thanks, Donna. And then Donna says, I forgot that you are in CT, Tonesy. Boy, my mother, I'm sure, is like, oh, really? Wow.
Here we go.
Connecticut.
Sore spot. Oh, Connecticut. That's where you get it from.
Yeah.
And then Goon. Goon's here.
How those Islanders do, he said.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I picked him, right?
Huh?
And I did see something. I don't know if you saw this. I know the Mets are one of the teams. It seems like they said are interested, but it seems like the favorite for Valdez is the Orioles. I don't know if you.
That's what it
saw
seems
that.
like, right? Yeah, I was seeing the Mets name tossed around there, but again, I mean, unless they swoop in and like they did with Bo Bichette, like I don't know.
Yeah, well, I think that's the deal. He's gonna have to sign anyway. So I mean, if that's the case, if it's 3 or 4 years, opted after one, probably nothing crazy, 20 to 25 AAV.
Yeah.
Is that something that you'd be interested in?
Yeah, I would be.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That gives you flexibility too, because you hope he just is good next year, and then he would opt out, and as long as he doesn't hit Alvarez in the wrist.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, dude. Oh man.
What's the plan for backup catcher?
That's a good question. I mean, I guess whoever
was it
was
Sanger? Okay.
Yeah, Hayden Sanger.
Was there somebody else that they have too, or no? That played last year when like Alvarez was injured?
I'm trying to think. Hayden Sanger and I'm trying to remember. I don't know. Let me look up
Mets catching depth.
Mets depth chart here. Boom to the boom to bang. Let's see. Oh, Terrens, dude. Luis Terrens.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And the Yankees had him at one point.
That's
and
right.
He actually was on fire and then just completely fell off.
Yes, exactly. As I feel like, many backup catchers do,
Yeah. Yeah. And then she says, "Oh yes, I'm very busy with the rescheduling, and rescheduling a new contract." Oh, that sounds tough. Corporate America, as our good friend Joshua Burgos would say.
Very tough.
And then what a surprise! The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. You might say, "I don't like." Can I get started, guys? Well, that's just like one of those things. Like everybody is going to tout where they're from, most likely. I mean, maybe if you're from Chicago and you see your neighbors getting clipped left and right, maybe you wouldn't. Maybe you wouldn't. And I'm sure too, it's one of those things where Connecticut takes her Anthony, way the distance. So I think that's wouldn't you say that's the baseline?
Oh, definitely.
Like where you are, and then you taking you away. I think that's the combination.
Hands down, dude.
Eyes closed. Pollock says next Friday, Barnes. What are we?
Red Wings Rangers
Is that are they playing
a week from tomorrow? I don't know. I mean, what else? Or is it UConn St. John's?
No, it's UConn St. John's.
UConn St. John's.
Yes. Johnnies are playing well. Johnnies are playing well. But I mean, UConn's always fired up to be at the Garden. But the embarrassment, because I was there last year, the embarrassment that was, they're going to be coming out guns a-blazing.
Guns a-blazing.
And then Ernie, me either marry any place that says they have better pizza than New York is crazy. The entitlement, but yeah, that's the thing. It's like what the whole wrestling. I think it's the same thing.
Everybody
with
loves
people
wrestling
from New York or New York. At least I can respect because I know New York has good pizza. But I keep going back to this. But the Jersey thing, ridiculous. So like especially the pizza by the shore. Are you kidding me? Like, that's not pizza, okay? Have you ever had a pie in AC, Tony? I don't think you'll want to.
Oh, no,
okay?
AC, yeah, no, definitely not, dude.
No.
Definitely not.
Yeah, so I guess that's really
It.
Other than two, I was reading this. Suarez struggling to get a deal.
Eugenio?
Yeah, Mets.
I don't think so.
You wouldn't want him, or you would?
Um,
Because I think he would just play
first
DH.
base, DH.
Be pretty sick DH, no?
Yeah, it would be. But how
Yeah.
much are you gonna pay? You're gonna pay?
I think he's a
DH
1-year
or-
deal. I don't think he's getting, because I think if it was a
You
multi-year
sure?
deal, he would have signed it already.
Oh, that's what I mean. Yeah,
And he's
yeah,
35, 36. You know?
But yeah, but I don't want the Mets to be offering him that deal.
For 1 year, you wouldn't
No,
want?
no, I'm saying if he wants multi years,
Oh, yeah, no, but I don't-
and that's
well,
why he's not
yeah.
budging. Like,
No, but I think it's gonna be a 1 year.
I'm sure someone has offered him 1 year though by now, right? Someone's offered him something.
Yeah, or no, but I bet these teams they like the two
Sweating it
or three,
out,
the
dude.
opt outs are
Yep.
1, good salary first year, mediocre salary next
Opt
two.
outs.
I'm sure that's what it is. And what else we got here?
Let's see. Sorry. Yeah, John Pollock here says, good morning, everyone, by
morning.
the way. Good morning. Not only, oh my God, Seaside Boardwalk, Marukas, and several others, including the Sawmill. Interesting. There we go. My mother also reiterating. She was saying Seaside Heights has Marukas, good pizza.
Questioning it.
And then, yeah, Ernie with the Seaside, solid pizza for sure. But
I don't know
Jersey
if
City, Three Brothers in Journal Square is top tier.
I don't know if I've ever been to a beach town that's had good pizza.
Honestly, like Seaside does.
But I can tell
LBI
the
is
way you
alright.
say, no. It's
No, I
Gordon
mean,
and
it's
Larry.
Boardwalk pizza, but it's
Gordon
not
and
like,
Larry.
Yeah. It's not, it's not. I'm not saying it's like the best pizza here, but no, AC is different though. AC is
Yeah.
like more scummy,
But
with the gambling and such.
But it's just, come on. I mean, Connecticut just has great pizza. That's it.
Well,
I'm just not gonna hear it. And you were impressed with Jenny's with the sausage. Let's not act like you weren't.
oh, Jenny's is very good. I never said I wasn't.
And Roseland is unbelievable. I haven't had Roseland in so long.
I
I wish it just wasn't so far away.
I
Like, it's like you would
know,
do it for like a
dude.
gaming corner. Like, it's gonna be
Easy.
kind of.
Oh no, it'd be like impossible.
Or maybe get like the bag, like
Yeah,
the
the delivery
You
bag.
probably have one of those hanging around somewhere, right?
Mike had borrowed one from Southport for when we did the pizza challenge.
I feel like maybe we'll say we want to get a pizza somewhere else. Can you hook it up or
Wow, my mouth is watering just thinking about
For
pizza.
Roseland?
dude. For any pizza, honestly, right now.
I just
Fairfield
I want to button
pizza.
it up, but Roseland. I could do Roseland today, but I shouldn't. But it just
And a chicken parm hero.
It sounds really good.
With the pizza, maybe a side of fries too.
Yeah.
Wow, dude, some garlic knots.
Wow.
You know?
right?
And then Donna reiterating, so good down the shore. John Pollock needs to try New York pizza and Jersey pizza.
New York. I mean, not New York. Connecticut, John.
Stop it.
No,
Stop
you
it.
don't
Even
want
you said New York.
Jersey.
Even you just said New York.
Jersey.
New York. You just said it.
Jersey
You said it.
Jersey shit.
Did you ever order that fucking Chicago pie?
No. But eventually, we'll do that. But that, right? I mean, you kind of.
Lou Malnati's.
It would be good to put that. It would be good to put that.
Or
to
was
the
it
test.
Gino? Was it
No, I think we came. No, everyone was saying Lou Malnati's.
Malnati's?
That's what your mother said.
Yeah.
AC does not have good pizza, but coming to New York is far the best pizza, the first pizza ever in the country. Yeah, I mean,
Lombardi's-
Louis Lunch has their first burger that was ever made in the country. Does that mean it's
Unconfirmed.
good?
Unconfirmed.
Oh, stop
Have you
that.
had it though? Is it good?
I had it a while
When you were,
ago.
like, a kid, like,
going to
younger?
bar, So
Oh,
I just
oh.
had a cut, So
Oh, so
but I
you
think
were
at the time it was like So I'm saying first isn't always the best, Mary. And I think it would be good for you to open your mind to Connecticut pizza. It has nothing to do with
I'm trying to
Tony
think
living
if-
in Connecticut. It's separate. You could have your eyes closed for a second on that. All right.
I don't think my mother's ever had New Haven pizza. I've taken her to Southport, obviously. Mario the Baker. In Bridgeport.
I just want to
think.
somehow
Yeah, gotta
do
get her to Frank
something
Pepe's.
like either you or her or both, where there's just some way where it's not obvious, like you could tell, oh, this is their pizza. This is what, like just to do that where you don't know what is what.
Like a blind
yes,
taste test.
Yes.
Blind.
I mean, I guess you would have to be a blindfold, quite literally, right?
What are you gonna do though? You're gonna get like some shitty pie from New York though? Like that's your
No.
plan?
I think one of the places you like, and then one of the places, but actually with the blindfold, because I feel like you would have the recognition,
Right.
the shape,
Oh,
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
definitely, definitely.
But I would just find it hilarious if it was like there was a kerfuffle, picking the wrong one. That would be great. That would be great.
I mean, again, if you get pizza though from like a place that I like if you get like a pie from Joe and Pat's, I would be able to taste. I'd be able to recognize the taste confidently.
Okay. Let's
Okay.
see. We got some more comments.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Let's see. Hold on. Stand by here. Donna Lee says, when I went to the UK in 1973, they all ate pizza with a fork and knife.
I've done that before when it was like too hot.
Yeah, a lot of Connecticut people do that, but also,
I don't normally. I'm just saying, like, it's been a situation where I was starving. It's very hot, so I mean that cools it down. Okay, it's not a Connecticut thing, dude.
The situation where I was starving. But they do that. I'm pretty sure they do that in Italy, where they don't like. I've heard places in Italy don't even cut the pizza for you.
Oh, really? Okay.
And you just eat it with a fork and knife, which is pretty interesting.
Yeah.
But also Ernie says, I never understood the wrestling hate. LOL. We know it's not real. LOL. It's a live action soap opera. LMAO. We all get it. No difference in watching Game of Thrones.
You know what?
Sons of Anarchy, Sopranos. I would say it's very different than that, though.
It is very different. First of all, it's crap product. But my issue is like I hear people talking about it, and the way that they talk, they're talking like it's real. Oh, you think he's gonna beat him at this? Like, and it's like, well, like it's already decided. Like, what are we talking about?
And my mother says, I don't believe it.
But you didn't even have New Haven pizza.
I want to say maybe we did Pepe's in Fairfield.
That's not New Haven.
But I mean, I don't want. Yeah,
no,
you can't tell my mother
Roseland.
that. Can't tell my mother that.
Yes. Mary, I'm sorry. Way off base.
I don't think my mother would like Roseland, to be honest.
Yeah, please.
Because it has the chunks of garlic.
I'm gonna tell her it's from New York.
Has the chunks of garlic in it?
Right.
Oh no, she would be like, "What is this garlic? Like what?" Because it's very interesting. Like when I first went there, and they're like, "Oh, they have to tell you, like, oh, like there's a lot of garlic on it."
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And then Ernie says, "So have I, Mary."
Yeah,
it
but
was trash.
I feel like they don't like Southport, which is
Basuda.
what they
Garbage.
had. I feel like maybe they had an audience. Like those aren't the best places in Connecticut, so you didn't have the right thing. It's all about the right thing.
You guys should try Jackson Hole for great burgers in New York City. That's a great spot in New York City.
Where is it in the city?
Maybe is it like closer to Midtown? I guess.
Okay.
I'm trying to think. It's by like the NYU hospital.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a little off the beaten path from our.
Oh yeah, it's not going to be.
MSG.
Yeah. No, it is. And then Donna says, "Isn't Louise the place where they put the burgers and the weird cookers sideways?" Yes, they do that.
Yes.
Yes. And I still question if that's really the first place. I don't know, man. But Ernie also says, because we're trying to figure out the direction of the story. LOL, it's not can he beat him? It's does it make sense for him to beat him in the story?
You know what it is though, and I've said this many times.
You tools, don't you have the fucking?
Yeah, well, it's just the defense of wrestling, like the defense of New Jersey pizza, same thing. But I think the thing for me is it's meant to be a sport, and it's the only sport that it's like they have a script to it, and I just feel like that's not a sport. So I think that's my issue. You know what I mean? It's just like, why can't you just have like an actual wrestling match? Like I think I could respect that more. And I don't even watch much fighting, but I would say that's why it wouldn't even be in consideration. Like I would much rather watch like the UFC or something, because that's actually like real and live instead of like, rehearsed.
We're live.
And then third off, I have 34th. Okay, so is that only 10 blocks from or 9?
Well, I was gonna say.
Oh, but by Third Ave and
well, no. Well, Madison Square Garden is 34th and 7th.
Oh, so this is actually close.
So there's a few avenues down, dude. So we could maybe go a little bit earlier one time. Go to Jackson Hole. The burgers, great pickles. They have great pickles too.
No pickles, but
no. You gotta try one of the.
No, you gotta, dude.
No,
you gotta, dude. You gotta.
The oven, dude. No, you gotta go to New Haven, dude. The oven there.
That oven, dude.
Donna says they are always on Food Paradise. I guess we are earning sports entertainment. You harp on the sport, miss out on the entertainment.
It's not a sport. That's just a thing.
And then my mother says Jackson Hole, they steam their burgers after making them crunchy. It's awesome.
Okay.
It's far across town now. She's saying, never mind.
Nino's.
Donna with the Nino's by me is so good. We can go there before going to The Rock.
And then she mentions Louis. But how about Louis in Cascab, Tony? Okay, you want to talk about a good restaurant?
Never been there.
Look that one up. No, you've looked at the menu before, but just a point.
I've never been there.
That's where you want to go. You want to tell me you
That's
haven't
what
had good Connecticut food. When you're there, you feel like you're in the Bronx when you're inside. Make it better than 98% of the burger spots. At least I get, but I mean, I could take Ernie's cooking like more seriously than like a Kev do. Like I feel like Ernie probably does with his like Spanish stuff, right? Like he has that down, and I can't. Rice. I wish I could just like remember the dishes besides like just saying the generic arroz, and the
empanadas
and the chicken can, whatever.
Oh my God!
And if he was rich, he would open up a chain of restaurants. But anyway, let's move on here to the world of the National Hockey League.
Speed, here he comes. McDavid shoots, top shelf, he scores! Captain with the overtime winner. That's the middle quick. That's a world-class hit right here. Tomsky stepping, rink wide. Made the full split save.
Are you kidding me?
Turns. Side of the net, between the legs, and they score! Filthy! David Pastrnak, the silver trophy to the Golden Knights!
All right, so today's NHL segment is brought to you by Velvet Llama. Premium canned cocktails crafted by MLB bartenders with a playful spirit. Enjoy their award-winning espresso martini with Italian espresso and chocolate notes, the crisp Moscow Mule with Nigerian ginger, or the spicy margarita with organic agave and jalapeno. These ready-to-drink treats are made with the finest ingredients. Grab yours at velvetllama.com and ride the smooth wave with Velvet Llama. Obviously, we were, already discussing this before, but the old, Broadway beatdown on the island last night as the Islanders take care of business against the Rangers, 5-2. In his first game as an Islander, Palat with 2 points. Making an impact early as, he had the first goal of the game 5 minutes in on a power play. Just a strong performance from the Islanders here. You had 5 different goal scorers. Holmstrom is 13th. Barzal his 13th, and that was on a power play. Pageau his 11th, and Hyman is 15th. And for the Rangers scoring the 2 goals, Mika his 22nd. He's really having a resurgent season. I almost wonder if you could trade him, but I know he doesn't want to be traded. And then Taylor Raddysh is 8th. And I don't know if you heard this. Me and Corey were dying laughing when we were watching in the sportsbook. But the announcer, I'm trying to think if it was must have been I think we were watching the Islanders broadcast. But they were saying that Taylor Raddysh is going to make a lot of money in free agency. And we're just like, what? No, he's not. Like, what are you?
That's what he said, really?
Yeah. Like a boatload of money.
Why did he say that?
I don't know. But we were just like cracking up.
Yeah, that is kind of crazy. I mean, I guess he had a goal last night, but.
And what's the deal with Mika with the no movement? Does he have approved teams, or is
I think he's got a list. Yeah, it's a short list though.
But do you think that he could be traded now that he's actually like producing again?
I mean, I would imagine maybe that's something that Drury would
probably love to do.
Think about, yeah, but I don't know. I mean, there really hasn't been much chatter around teams, interested in him, and it's probably because of that contract, because of the lack of production, I guess. Even though he's still having a solid year, no doubt for the Rangers, but yeah, I don't know. I haven't really heard much chatter around Zibanejad.
Or what about Raddysh making $100 million?
I don't think I've heard a lot of chatter about him, bursting out of the scene into free agency.
Career high is 37 points.
All right.
Sought after right winger, 27 years old, second round pick of Tampa in 2016. And then Spencer Martin, 31 of 36 in net. I mean, we know he's garbage, but I guess they're just trying to lose. And then let's see. I mean, for the Rangers, other than that, Gabe, almost had a goal. I know there's no such thing as almost, but it was good to see him attacking the net. But
yeah, he's getting better.
I mean, it's just what else?
Continue to improve.
And then Corey was saying, I don't know, just the way the game went today. He thinks Lafreniere could have a big game tonight.
I mean, sure.
Just because he's looked bad, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, listen. I mean, Lafreniere is such like an odd, I guess, player. I mean, he shows spurts of phenomenal play. Of being the top pick that he was. So I guess he could at any given moment, though. I'm not expecting it, though, Brian. Expecting a loss, I guess.
Yeah. No, now you're
Even
finally...
though, no. I'm not going to, take the Islanders. I'm not going to bet on the Islanders.
Or you're going to bet on the Rangers.
I'm going to watch the game. I'm going to root for the Rangers.
But in the picks, I'm saying.
I bet on them last night.
Bet on the Rangers last night.
I did bet on the Rangers last night. But I had some,
shot parlay?
Yeah,
with Panarin, and then avoided after it went. Because I did it early, during the show.
Yep.
So I guess, no harm, no foul.
Yeah.
So maybe that's God telling me, oh yeah, take the money and bet on it tonight, dude. They're gonna win.
I just don't see it.
No, it's hard to see it. It's very hard to see
and
it.
Jonathan Quick, like I said, very slow. He
And
got old quick.
And Rittich started last night for the Islanders. So
you're gonna have Stroh.
King.
Yeah.
King.
Donna, we hope you have a great day as well.
And stay warm.
We always love having you here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, stay warm.
And Ernie, send her some fucking food, dude. All right, open up your goddamn restaurant.
Yeah, come on.
Come on, dude. Get off your ass.
But also, given the Panarin's not playing, which I'm sure it's for him, it's okay, I want to just know where I'm going. I want to play. I don't want my season interrupted like this. And he says Schaefer with the shots. Yes, Corey did hit that. 3 shots for Schaefer. He took.
Wow, that's a big one.
And he hit it early in the game. I think in the second period, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, the Islanders were hitting it early in the game.
So yeah, that was one. But I just wanted to see. What picks? I was saying, no. But Panarin, but picks too. But Panarin, right? I mean, I would think. I mean, we're talking in a matter of days on that.
Maybe after the show today.
Really?
I mean, out of the lineup, right? You would think that this is going to get chalked up. It's inked up. Ink is ready to go. The pen.
Yeah. No, you're right. So I'm excited to just see what the compensation is. I hope it's a mix of guys. Maybe a couple prospects and picks. That would be nice, and you would expect a first-round draft pick, whether it's this year or next. But what do we got in the picks?
Let's see. Islanders over 2-0. Columbus under 1-1.
Okay, so 3-1.
So you're 3-1, and then I had Philadelphia with the over, going the oppo of Brian. So 1-1, and then Colorado, who lost to the Senators, with the over.
Jacob deGrom is leaving the game.
So it's 2-2. Jacob deGrom is leaving the game. Oh, what a time that was! Jack and Coke. That was Jack and Coke day.
There you go.
So now, Brian, you're going to be 52 and 40. And then I shall be 48. And was that 44? 44.
Okay.
I'm reaching the end of my notebook, dude.
Ernie saying fund it. Come on.
Fund it, dude. Fund it. Well, it sounds like if you get Donna on board, you feed her some food, and she'll be like, okay, I'll invest. This food is good.
I also saw something that Jason Robertson could be a possible trade target for teams. What do you think about that?
I think he's young, pretty electric. I guess Dallas has pieces around him that they could use and maybe get rid of him and get more. I don't know. I mean, I feel like Dallas is in a really kind of weird zone where it's why would they trade him though?
No, not Jay. Oh wait, what's that Jason? Hold on, I need to look at this because I meant. Hold on, let me just see here. I was talking about Matthew Robinson, not Jason Robinson, but I'm not sure. Robertson, right? Is it Jason Robertson?
That's Jason Robertson, on the Stars.
No. Oh, so we have Matthew Robertson.
Matthew Robertson.
That's what I meant.
Matthew. Oh, yes, we do. You're saying,
but
I see what you're saying.
I don't know. Maybe they're
about?
Talking about Jason Robertson. I want to see here. Jason. Okay, I think we're talking about Jason. That's my bad. Yeah, because Matthew Robinson. I mean, not even as much value as a Carson Soucy, right?
No, yeah, probably not. I guess. I mean, I know he's kind of touted. But yeah. Wait, so Dallas is looking to offload Jason Robertson.
I don't know. I mean, they just said for whatever reason, maybe his contract is up.
Let's see. Contract. What do we got? Final year of his 4-year, $31 million
But it is kind of odd because like they have a good team. You'd think they'd want to kind of go for it, right? I mean,
yeah, and in order to go for it, you got to probably have him, dude. I mean,
yeah.
Dude, I don't know. I mean, I feel like Dallas is looking pretty solid. I mean, I don't think they're in a really position they would want to offload teams. They're a top 3 team in the Western Conference, a point behind the Wild. I don't know. But I guess we'll see what happens. But I mean, hey, I mean, if they're I would expect that they would probably want a lot for him. I would think he's happy enough though in Dallas that he'd want to resign.
Yeah,
like I don't know why they wouldn't.
Maybe they just
his ownership is stupid. And
booming big contract coming up for Wyatt Johnston, right?
Yeah, no, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, if you're Jason Robertson, what do you want? You want at least 10 a year, probably.
Yeah. So yeah, that'll be interesting. But I'm excited to see what the Rangers' moves will be, and like you said, maybe we hear about Panarin today. But we got to do the pick segment, and I know you are batting leadoff in a Thursday edition of the Frozen Frenzy.
And what an edition it'll be, Brian.
How about that?
How about that, dude? Wipe your face off. Come on, dude. Get some cold water up there. We got a big slate of games here.
Imagine the old days
I was
running
just
through the
thinking
entire
that, dude.
thing.
The whole fucking thing, dude. Every game. Wow, dude. All right. I mean, right? I mean, Rangers plus 114. I'm wearing the hat today, and I didn't want to grab it. I wanted the Met one, but I guess God had different plans for me and the New York Rangers today, dude. Hosting the Islanders on the back-to-back. I know maybe the odds are against us as you're looking at the Rangers plus 114 on the money line. Over-under is 5.5. Sorokin of the Islanders, 6 shutouts on the season, leading the league. 2.3 goals against on average and a .916 save percentage. You know, those are numbers. Those are Igor numbers, honestly, dude.
Yeah.
Kind of crazy of the year he's having. And the Islanders have relied on that relentlessly. The 29-19-5 record shows that. Rangers, you know, injuries, the tough team. Panarin not in the lineup, obviously. Gabe Perreault is the one that's going to shine. All right. First 2-goal game as a Ranger. First 2-goal game in the NHL.
How about that?
Brian, will happen tonight at home against the Islanders. The fan base needs it. They're going to be really jacked up. And those 2 goals will both be coming in the third period. Leading into that period, maybe we'll see like a 1-1 tie going in. Maybe like a Horvat or a Barzal third period early. Makes it 2-1. Looks dim there for the Rangers. But that's when he turns it around, scores 2. It's the 2-point swing. Rangers hold off defensively, win this game 3-2. New York in the under.
All right,
Rangers in the
right.
under.
I'm going to go to your favorite team at the TD Garden. Jake on the call. Once again here, Boston minus 142, Philly plus 120. Philly on a back-to-back, you know, just got beat by Columbus last night. And Boston has won 3 out of 4, while the Flyers have lost 3 out of 4. And this season, this is the first of 3 matchups. You know, I just feel like clearly the Bruins are the better team here. They've been stout at home, 28-1, Philly 12-10-4 on the road. Yeah, I just think this is going to be an easy win. I like I've been saying all year, I think Philadelphia, hot start. I think they still are missing the playoffs. I don't know. I just think the Bruins are much more talented here. Geeky, Pasternak, I like them with points. And I like the Bruins winning this one 5-1. So give me the Bruins and the under.
Boston. Interesting, Brian.
You were going to do it?
No, I wasn't.
Why are you choosing?
Because you keep picking the Bruins.
I feel like, dude, because you started it.
No,
I'm not even talking about like being a fan. I'm talking about just they're undervalued. And I just knew all along it's like they don't have a bad team. Their goalie's pretty good.
Right.
Pasternak is one of the best players in the league. And Morgan Geeky might be having a career year.
Yeah, no, definitely, dude. Next game here, let's go to St. Paul, Minnesota. That is Wild taking on the Calgary Flames. Calgary Flames. That'd be interesting for a grid, Wild Flames. Probably couldn't even name you one right now. Maybe Matt Dumba. I don't know. But the Wild here, minus 185, over under 5.5. I mentioned top 2 teams in the West behind Colorado is Minnesota, excuse me. Kind of crazy. And then the Flames, obviously, bottom tier team in the league. They've lost 4 in a row. Gonna make it 5 after tonight. In the Wild, they're going to win this regular season series between the Flames, which is tied at 1 here. I mentioned the over-under 5.5. I mean, I don't know. I feel like it could go over. Wild, outscoring their opponent, maybe like a 6-3 spot, 6-2 spot. Wild in the over.
All right. I'm surprised you left me this game. Give me the Pittsburgh Penguins.
Wow.
At home, hosting the Blackhawks, minus 175, total 6.5.
Blackhawks have been losing games.
The Blackhawks have lost 3 games in a row. The Penguins have won 4 in a row on the road, which is interesting for Pittsburgh. That is, and they are without Brian Russ. Looks like Malkin is banged up, but will play. And I just think Crosby and Raquel and Letang. I just think a veteran team like this, they eat teams like Chicago for lunch. So I don't think this is going to be close. I'm going to say, give me Penguins in the under. They win 5-1.
Pittsburgh under 5-1. All right, third one, last one here for me. I can't believe you left me this game. Let's go to St. Louis.
Be careful, Florida.
Blues
taking
taking on the Panthers. Blues have been not playing good hockey right now. They've lost 5 in a row. Gonna make it 6, dude, which is pretty tough here. Panthers, yes, been ups and downs, but they've won 3 of the last 5. Yes, they've dropped some games here and there, only 28, 21-3. Brian thinks they're not making the Cup Finals
or the second round. How about that?
Second round. How about that? But the Panthers are still a very good team, very tough roster. They've been without Kachuk all year long. They got him back, obviously. Seth Jones has been out long term. And honestly, like, the St. Louis Blues are just not a good team. You can sit here and look at, oh, wow, Predators, but it's like, Ryan O'Reilly has 55 points or 50 points in the season. Robert Thomas leading the Blues with 33 points on the year. They've had terrible offense. Defense is shoddy. Goaltending has suffered hugely. Binnington looking like a shithead out there. Give me the Panthers winning this game. I'll say 6-1 Panthers over.
All right. I'm going to go to Tampa Bay. I guess it's just like a large slate here, but this feels like, I don't know. I almost like this as a parlay, 3-leg parlay.
Do it.
But give me the Lightning, minus 185 here, 14-9 at home, winners of 4 out of 5. The Jets have only won 2 out of their last 5 games. The total's 5.5. And I just think pure domination once again. Another under. How about that? Give me Tampa. I'm going to say they win 3-0. How about that? Vasilevsky, 3rd shutout of the year. Tampa Bay and the under. And just like that, your Frozen Frenzy here on a Thursday. So just like that, we roll into the grid. And kind of an interesting mix of teams, and we got the 300 average as well as the All-Star in the mix as well. So trying to get creative here, and let's just take a look. Angels All-Star coming in at a 0.7. Mark Trumbo.
Mark Trumbo, 0.7. Good call there.
And then we go to Brewers All-Star coming in at a 0.3. Bob Wickman.
Nice, dude. You want to finish it off?
And then coming in as an All-Star in a 300 average season, coming in at 0.09. Gene Segura. How about that, Tony, huh?
Huh? 0.09.
I wish I could top that, though. I have to say, because it feels like all this momentum, and then it's like, right?
Well, we can do Rich Hill, A's, O's.
Okay.
Rich Hill, 2%. Oh my God, the Orioles are tough.
Let's see. And then the Brewers and the
Jonathan VR.
Let's do VR.
Yeah, let's do VR. I always forget he was on the Brewers. He was on the A's too, the Angels rather too.
And then Orioles 300 batting average, Rafael Palmeiro.
4%, nice.
Nice.
You think Quintana will be too much for dead nuts, dude?
I don't think so. I would go with that one.
6%.
Nice.
Not bad.
Let's see. So 300 batting average for the Cubs. How about this? Erasmus Ramirez.
Erasmus.
There you go. Right there.
Right there.
All right. So Angels, Cubs. It feels like Lackey would be high. K-Rod was never on the Cubs.
Gosh, dude.
Let's see. Not Juan Pierre. Just thinking about other journeymen. Bart, no, right? Bart was never on the Cubs. Not Jamie Moore. It feels like a catcher, a first baseman. Was Jim Edmonds on the Cubs at one time?
That sounds
yes.
Right.
7%.
Yeah.
There we go. How about that? That was one of our easier grids in a while, and it didn't seem. I don't know.
Didn't seem like it was going to be
like
easy.
a perfect fit.
Well, you started off out the gate, so hot.
Yeah.
Mark Trumbo.
Crazy. I mean, 23 feels like it should be lower.
Honestly,
on that bottom line.
Should be.
But, the other ones were a little tough.
Ridiculous.
But we go to the gridiron here.
Didn't even look at the comments, dude. Did anyone
Didn't even look
say
at the
anything?
comments,
Like,
of course. No, we
mother,
don't exist.
Come on Saturday in. I don't know, Ma.
Go by your day. Go about your day.
Go about your business.
Fairfield basketball Saturday? No.
No, not this Saturday. But we're supposed to get more snow this weekend.
No, but not anymore. No, that's the TV report.
You
not
sure about
the
that?
App report. Yes.
All right. I'll have to look into that.
Everybody does it. Oh, my dad was just saying, oh, it's supposed to rain this afternoon. No, it's not. You know what I mean? News is terrible. It should just not even have weather forecasts in the news.
Just watch the sports.
Absolutely not. Yes.
Yes,
Tony. Okay here. So
what do you got?
Let's see. For interception, for the Rams, we could go with Marcus Peters, and we could go with Michael.
Marcus Peters.
Go Yankees, baby.
Go Yankees! Can't wait for baseball season.
And, to all you Yankee fans that call Barnes a Yankee boy, you're just not a true Yankee fan.
Wow.
That's it. Thank you. Hopefully Cullum listening somewhere. Or Ernie.
You were saying recorded interception for the Rams.
Marcus Peters.
Bang. 3%.
Okay, and then let's see. This guy, he was on the Jets. What the heck was his name? Oh, was that? Is that who I'm thinking of or no?
Darrelle Revis?
No. Or you know what? Maybe I'll just go this guy instead. Interception, Lions, Dre, Bly.
Sounds familiar.
You've heard his name before?
Bly? I feel like that's a
Bly,
dude.
Blinds?
Blind Dre, like D-R-E, like Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
That's pretty sick, dude. Where do you go to college?
I don't know. I'm actually curious.
North Carolina.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Interception, Bills, Rasul Douglas.
2% for Rasul.
Okay, let's think about this here for a second. Fitzpatrick is obvious there. Whitworth is obvious as well. Bengals, Lions. Kitna is probably high. I don't think Shane Graham was on the Bills, right?
No.
A T.O., but I feel like that's probably high. Oh, Shane Graham was on the Bills. There we go. Bills and Bengals.
Shane
Graham. Shayne.
Graham.
Yeah.
Shane with the Y.
So Shady McCoy was too high. Fitzpatrick feels like he would be too high as well. Not Tyrod Taylor. Not Nick Folk. Just think about this for a second. Other Not Vincent Jackson. Let's see. Not Matt Barkley. Bills backups. Not Freeman. I don't think Mike Glennon was on the Bills. Sue probably too obvious for this one. Let's see.
Sue?
Okay, you could do Sue for Bucks Rams.
9%. Wow, dude.
Not too shabby.
She's just done Baker, dude. Like,
Yeah.
You know, she's just done it anyway.
Yeah,
just
right?
For Baker.
Just because.
Just because, dude.
Okay, so not Kitna. Bengals Rams. If it's not Whitworth. Feels like a running back. Rudy Johnson wasn't on the Rams. Wide receivers was Josh. Tim Patrick. Was Tim Patrick on the Bengals? I don't think so. I'm probably thinking of somebody else here. Yeah. See, I don't think Akili Smith was on the. That's tough. This isn't Josh Johnson. I mean,
Josh Johnson.
It's just like
It's one of those?
you would
It's
think
tough.
like somebody could, offer some type of.
I know. I'm not really.
Oh,
any help,
I know.
dude.
Oh, I know. Rob Johnson for Bills Bucks.
4% for Rob Johnson.
Okay.
Where do you go to college?
I don't know. Michigan? No, USC.
USC.
Wow. Okay.
He's from California.
Bucks Lions. Bengals Lions, Bucks Lions, Rams Bengals.
Oh, man.
No Brandon Cooks. Not Bolden. All the different Bucks backups. They had Baker.
Even the running backs.
Not Glennon. Not Carnell Williams. No. Not Allstott. Not Harreen. I guess if you want to start with Bengals Lions.
Bengals. The hell. All right, Bengals, Lions, dude. Couple quarterbacks here. Nothing from the last 15 years. Wait, hold on. We got this one guy. Wow, 5 starts with the Bengals in 2018. This is a quarterback. It had 3 starts with them in Detroit. 3 starts in Detroit the next year. He's not in the league though. Last season was last year for Washington. Backup.
Where did he get? Where was he drafted?
He was drafted 6th round in 2016 by the Niners. Went to Louisiana Tech and Florida.
Luke McCown.
No. You want the initials?
Trying to think about this. The Niners.
Florida and Louisiana Tech. Was also on Cleveland.
I know him.
You definitely have said this name before.
I mean, it's annoying, but
Try someone else?
I wish there was just some other hint. Florida, Louisiana Tech.
After Detroit in 2019, went to Denver in 2020, Houston in 2021.
Not Simeon, no.
No, Houston in 2022 as
Florida
well.
and
Cleveland in
Louisiana
23. Washington in 24.
Florida and Washington in 24. Not Heineke.
No.
I guess try somebody else.
Okay, all right. Let's try someone
Feels
else
like
here.
The initials are cheating, but who was it?
Jeff Driscoll.
Oh.
All right, so this is a guy here, a wide receiver drafted by the Bengals in the 5th round, 2012.
Where you go?
What?
Where you go to college?
Out of California, it says. Cal.
2012, not Sanu.
No. Didn't really have a great season. I guess actually 2013, 700 yards. First 1,000-yard season was in 2017 with Detroit.
Marvin Jones.
Yes.
Yeah, it might be high, but just go with it.
Might be high.
I can't believe I forgot about him. That one. Yeah. Had a feeling. All right. What do we got for Bengals Rams?
Bengals Rams. Let's see. Bengals Rams players. Quarterbacks here. Other than the obvious, no one in this century. I guess this guy, 2002, looked like he played for the Bengals.
Not Achilles Smith.
No. This guy was drafted 7th round out of Tulsa in 94. Yeah. I know the face that you made. This is a guy. Oh, he's from New York. Drafted 2nd round by the Rams out of Rutgers. This is a running back.
Ryan Leonard.
That's right. Do you like that one? Or
Yes.
do you think
No. That's going to be like 1% or less than 1%. That's the Rams and the Bengals.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Almost lost it for a second. I was like, wait a minute. 1%, dude. Let's go.
All right.
All right. Dead Nuts is Bucks Lions. The fuck. Quarterbacks. Wow, a guy that I mentioned actually often. Quarterback here, drafted 1st round, 32nd overall by the Vikings in 2014, out
Ponder.
of Louisiana.
It's not Ponder.
No. Minnesota 2014, 2015, 2017, it looks like. New Orleans in 18, 19. Carolina in 2020. He had 15 starts with Carolina in 2020.
No, but wait, where did you say he went?
Louisiana.
Oh, I thought he went to Louisville. Teddy Bridgewater, no?
Terry Bridgewater went to Louis. Oh, sorry. It does say Louisville.
Trying to mess me up there.
I just looked at it too quick, I guess.
That's good, though. That's a good one.
Terry Bridgewater.
Teddy.
Sorry. Teddy. 11% for Teddy.
There we go.
And 69.
A
Dude.
69 as we head to the hardwood.
That's right, dude. Almost got excited. I thought we were going to go to hockey, but...
Okay, so 20 points a game for the Timberwolves here. Let's see. I mean, it's Kevin Love. Is that gonna be? Yeah, Kevin Love.
Kevin Love for who?
For the Timberwolves, 20 points per game.
11%.
For the Nuggets, the answer, Allen Iverson.
The answer.
Allen.
Oh, I was putting fucking. Yeah. I see. 6% AI.
Okay, here.
Who's that?
Just probably some customer. Stop calling. Imagine I pick it up by accident. Hello,
Allen Iverson.
Shit. Okay, now.
Shit.
Let's see. With the Sixers, I wonder if Glenn Robinson had 20 points a game one year.
Tobias Harris.
No, he didn't. Okay. I was just trying to get creative. Tobias, I feel like me. No.
Didn't
I
have
know Maxey did.
Tyrese Maxey. Ben Simmons.
Den Simmons.
No, he definitely did not, dude.
Maxey's 14. Good enough.
Did I spell Maxey? No.
Maxey.
Oh, EY.
Yeah.
I was just putting I.
Hi.
A-I.
Gallinari, dead nuts.
Gallinari, dude. Danilo Gallinari out of Italy.
Yes. And then we could do Nene for the Wizards and the Nuggets.
How you spell that?
Any. You know Nene, no? Heard his name? You can't even give me a heard his name?
No.
And you know what's nice? I just want to double check. But
Sam Cassell?
For the okay, never mind. I'm not even gonna say that. But maybe it's
Never
here.
mind.
Nene?
From Brazil?
Yes, he is from
Sao
Brazil.
Carlos.
Let's see.
Was he good?
here.
Oh wow, long year. 17 career. 17 years career. Long year.
Minnesota.
17-year career.
Sixers, Washington.
17 career year.
17 career year, right, dude? Let's see. It's not. Oh, but Corver could go here.
Oh my God, with Kyle Korver again, dude.
Yeah. Sixers, Hawks, Kyle Korver.
18%.
Okay, and then the Hawks and the Timberwolves. Josh Smith. Okay. Let's see. The Sixers and the Wizards was Andre. I feel like Andre Drummond was on the Wizards at one point.
Andre
No,
Drummond?
wasn't. Jeez.
Come on.
And
Andre
then
Drummond.
let's see. Not Batum.
Bismack?
Not Bismack. The Hawks, I feel like they made a trade with the Timberwolves not too long ago, but who would it have been? And but D'Angelo Russell, I think we could do for the first one here. No. What?
Wizards. Oh.
I swear he would. I guess he wasn't. Okay. Other guys, not John Collins. Captain
Minnesota.
Kirk? No.
Julius Randle.
Not Eric Snow.
Eric Snow.
I mean, I guess
Ricky Rubio.
if you want to look up Sixers Wizards.
'76ers. Ten, 9, 8, 76ers. Clap your hands, everybody. Philadelphia. Jesus Christ, dude. Okay, all right, here we go. This is a guy, dude. This is Mike Theophil's guy. Okay. I mean, like, he went to the University of Bridgeport.
Oh, Manute Bol.
Yeah,
Okay.
dude.
Yeah, go with that.
Manute Bol. All right. Manute Bol.
Nice.
Father of
Bol. I guess if you want to go with the Wizards, Wolves.
Wolves. Players. All right, Wizards, Wolves. Oh, that's a guy, dude. Oh, this is a guy, right? This is a guy from the Bronx. He's like the top guy, though. Maybe too much.
Yeah, do someone else.
Do someone else here.
Bol, one of the UB greats. UB, you know, and that is, of course, Michael.
Theophil.
And then Goon talking about Islanders NYC's team.
Yeah,
As far
fuck
as
out
the
of here,
show,
boy. Get the
the
fuck out of here,
excuse. Come on.
boy. This is a guy, dude. All right, this is a guy. He's from Brooklyn. I think he's from Brooklyn, right? I mean, remember Mike telling me that. Yeah. Okay,
Marbury?
he's from Brooklyn. No. Center. Went to USC. Drafted first round, 26th overall pick, 09 by your Chicago Bulls, it says. Played with Chicago. I guess predominantly as a power forward here. Chicago from 09 to 2017, excuse me. Traded to OKC, then Minnesota the following year in 18-19 to the Knicks from 20 to 22. And then he went to Washington, then back to the Knicks in 24, and then to Detroit in 24, and then Charlotte in 24-25.
Power forward.
He played center with the Knicks, though. Center with the Knicks. USC.
I just feel like I know him, but I just
first
can't think of the
overall
name.
pick. He has a signed
First overall.
Oh, sorry,
No,
first
26.
round pick, 26th pick.
Oh.
He has a signed basketball in the studio that you're in right now.
Fuck is that guy's
It's
name?
like over your left. If you look over your left shoulder, you'll see the name. Taj Gibson. Center. Wizards, Wolves, we were saying. 15%. All right, that was higher than I thought.
And then Hawks and the Timberwolves.
Hawks.
Jeff Teague, I believe, actually.
Yeah, you want to do it?
Let me just make sure. Jeff Teague and...
Just came to you.
No.
Jeff Teague, no. Abort.
Look it up.
Abort.
Look it up.
That's so fucking funny. All right. Come on now. Hawks, Timberwolves. Wait. Hawks, Timberwolves.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could have done Taj Gibson for that or something?
Jeff Teague.
43%.
Oh, that's why. I thought you meant like it was like a no, like it was a red no. Oh, I see. All right, what do you want from me, man? All right, this is a guy you should get here. I think you said his name before a few times. 8th overall pick in 2000 out of Michigan.
Not Chris Webber.
Not Chris Webber. He was drafted, by the Cleveland Cavaliers. But it looks like he started with Chicago his first year.
What's
Point
his
guard.
position?
Point guard. And then shooting guard also. Seems like a pretty even split, to be honest, throughout the years.
Where did he go to college?
Went to Michigan.
Hardaway? Senior?
No. So after Chicago, in 04, he was, I guess, maybe a free agent or traded to the Knicks, because in 05 to 09, he played with the Knicks. In 09, he was traded to Golden State.
Not David Lee. No.
Nope. And then went to Atlanta, 09 to 11, then to Portland, then to the Clippers from 2012 to 2017. And then he went to Minnesota.
Not Glenn Robinson.
Nope. Phoenix in 19. Brooklyn in 2020.
Damn it. I don't think I know it.
All right, we'll move on from him.
Who was it?
Jamal Crawford.
Oh. Should have known it.
Oh. He said. I mean, there's not like, oh my God, dude. Who's this guy? This is a guy you 6th overall pick by the Celtics in 96 out of Kentucky.
Twan.
Yeah. That's, I guess that's him.
Antoine Walker.
Yeah, Antoine Walker.
Yeah. Good call.
Good call. Good call.
Good call.
Good call. Good call. 0.8.
Wow. There we go. Good
There we go.
Twan.
Way to end it, dude.
We're
Twan.
talking 40 goal scorers, so this should be a fun
shit,
one.
Really?
Yes.
I guess it depends on the teams.
Yes, indeed.
Oofa. On. Stop that.
Whoa.
Get that going. Hockey. All right, dude.
All righty.
Right, dude.
Then.
Actually, it's not that bad. 40 goal. Oh, I mean,
40 goals.
All right, so here's what we're going to do here, okay? Winnipeg Jets, 40 goals. We've done that before, I think.
Yeah. Who is it?
Ilya Kovalchuk. And not even with... I spell Ilya. Is it one eye?
There you go.
One. 12%. Not bad. Did it with the Thrashers before they became the Jets. He was a captain. I don't know. Was this like 2006? Stars is kind of tough.
Jason Robertson or Madonna. Who else?
I think Tyler Sagan did it. The veteran. He must have.
Tyler Seguin. Let's see. Did he? And he did.
He did. Let's go, baby. So you're thinking Red Wings. You're thinking 40 goals.
Yzerman's too easy.
Yzerman would be high. You could be. You want to go back to that 08 team, the 02 Cup team.
I mean, it just feels like Yzerman's too high. But who was his running mate?
He had Yzerman. Something in 02. There was the Brett Hull. We know Brett Hull was on the team. Chris Chelios. There's no way he's scoring goals, though.
Hull and Chelios don't?
I don't know about Hull.
No.
But I feel like Chelios definitely not. And then Pavel Datsuk was on the 02 team. Isn't the 08 team, too? Brendan Shanahan.
I feel like we went with Shanny last time.
I'd be down to go with Brendan Shanahan.
4%.
4%. Nice. We could also use him for Devils Red Wings.
Whatever you think.
Well, I don't know who else is a Devil and a
I would
Red
just
Wing.
go with that.
So do him for Devils Red Wings?
No. I meant.
Or do him with the...
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We'll get someone else.
Oh, yeah, if you think so. 4%. That's a good one. I do know someone we could do for Devils Winnipeg, though.
Who's that?
Tyler Toffoli.
Okay.
I'm trying to think now.
Isn't Wedgwood that nuts?
Scott Wedgwood. Oh, I was going to say Scott Wedgwood for Devils Dallas.
3% for
Dead
Avs
Nuts?
Dallas.
I'm down with that. Let's do
Yeah.
Wedgwood there, because then you know what we could do is actually no. We could do Nemestikov for Avs Jets. Avs Jets. Vladislav Nemestikov, yeah,
All right.
our guy. Not Tarasenko, Vladislav. 11%. Not bad. But now for Dallas, New Jersey.
Wedgwood. Oh, yeah. Wait, what's the other guy? Who I feel like
Blackwood?
Yeah, wasn't he on Dallas too?
I don't think was Blackwood on Dallas. I don't think so.
No.
Mackenzie Blackwood. Devils Dallas. I'm trying to think. Taylor Hall, no. Dougie Hamilton, no. Duquesne was on Dallas, right? Rantanen, no.
Let's see what we got here. So for Devils Dallas,
I think Ilya Kovalchuk played on Dallas.
we already did him.
We already used him.
Okay,
yeah.
so there's a guy we've used a bunch, played for a bunch of teams.
Johnny Oduya.
No.
Damn it.
Wait, how do you spell his last name?
Oduya.
Oh, yep, he is a player.
Oh, he's on there?
Yep.
Let's go, dude. Who was the guy you were talking about, though?
Yager.
Oh, yeah, dude. That's right.
That's obviously way better.
way better.
Devils, Red Wings, players.
There's got to be a goalie, I feel. Did Blackwood ever play for the Red Wings?
Let's see.
I want to say
the
no. I'm just
goalies,
I think I'm just
goalies.
seeing red from Jersey.
So there's a guy who he was Red Wings 2020, only 3 starts, 1 start with the Devils, but he's played a lot with Buffalo as a tender.
Currently with Buffalo?
So let's see. Currently he is,
because it's Lyon and it's who's their backup?
So he's on Winnipeg now, but he was the Buffalo start. Or he was a Buffalo backup for 2 years, 22 and 23.
He's on
24.
Winnipeg now, so he backs up Hellebuck.
Yep.
That's Eric Comrie.
Yes.
Eric Comrie?
Yes. Yep.
All right, dude. Wow, 1%.
Yeah, there we
dude.
go. And then we just got to do Avs Red Wings. And Avs Red Wings, they played in a Stanley Cup final or no?
I'm trying to think. When the Avs won, they beat Detroit. That sounds about right.
Yeah, I thought that was because they went to
No,
back
no,
to
no.
back. Didn't they both win?
No, the Avs beat the Devils.
No, maybe I think the Wings beat the Avs, and the Avs won the next year or something. We'll have to look it
Yeah,
up.
maybe. Yeah.
Okay, so for this one, let's see. Any tendies? There's a guy. Let's see. He played the Avalanche 2015 to 2017, Red Wings 20 to 22, and I believe he is the backup for the Oilers.
Calvin Picard.
Yes.
Wow, I didn't. Yeah, Detroit. I didn't know he was on Detroit. 1%
Would
there.
you look at that, huh?
Let's go. A 50 burger.
A 50 burger, so another successful grid, despite earning with the loss of Josh B. But he'll be back.
He will be back.
So other than that,
speaking of goalies, did you see Thatcher Demko out for the rest of the year?
I did see that.
That's so tough for him, dude.
Yeah.
So tough.
Tough season for that team. Just tough couple of years.
Yeah, dude. Vancouver shambles.
So just running down last night, college basketball. Houston, a 9-point win over TCU. They moved to 18-2. Florida dismantled South Carolina 95-48. And Pollock's Johnnies getting ready for that UConn game 1 week from tomorrow, 92-70 at the Garden. So Richard has really turned it around there. And then when you look at today's slate, only 2 ranked teams in action. Colorado, Iowa State, that's 7 o'clock in FS1. Iowa State, 17.5-point favorites there at home. And the Fighting Illini hosting Washington Huskies here, 12.5-point favorites. Illinois, look at that, 17-3. I just want to see if there's any other, even though they're not ranked, but other good matchups here.
Unranked, dude?
But it doesn't appear so. A lot of a James Madison,
dude,
a Troy, a Florida Gulf Coast.
7 p.m. ESPNU.
I'm trying to look
Fairfield U.
Hold on.
Quinnipiac.
Hold on.
The Mahoney Lee.
This is the men's?
No, women's. It's a women's game.
Oh, I was looking for that on here. Okay. I'm going to look that spread up in a second. Penn State, Northwestern, 8 o'clock on Peacock. Northwestern, 7.5-point favorites there. And it looks like that. Well, I mean, if you want ESPNU, 11 o'clock, UC Irvine hosting Hawaii. So UC -1.5 there. Hawaii, a strong finish to their football season, and they are 15-4 in basketball. So I like seeing Hawaii do well. I don't know. They're on an island, no pun intended. Crazy that there's a women's basketball game going on right now.
Yeah,
Tony.
right? That is kind of crazy.
Iona getting smacked by
shit,
Merrimack. Where's the Fairfield game here?
Down here, dude.
No spread.
Yeah, what kind of shit is that? There's no spreads here. Maybe you can click into it, maybe?
Go down, maybe, or no? They just don't have a line.
They just don't care?
But, wow, this is actually a really good game. Both are 11-0 in the MAC.
Oh, shit, dude. That's why ESPN is taking this game.
Yeah. Look at that, huh?
Yeah, dude. This woman, I always forget how to say her last name. She had the first triple-double of Fairfield U history.
Mm-hmm. Pretty cool.
Not impressed? Come on.
That's cool, dude.
You ever have one?
I don't think I ever had a triple-double, Tony. I don't believe so.
It's too bad.
So NBA tonight, no Knicks or Lakers. Prime has the 11-34 Wizards against the Bucks, and they're saying, that Giannis trade is coming, even though he's injured. That's a shit matchup. And then it was kind of crazy. Jay Crowder, who we always have our grids, we have on our grids. He was talking smack because obviously everything's falling apart. Giannis is going to get dealt. And he currently, he's not playing. He only played 9 games last year. But he was on the Milwaukee team where they brought in Doc midseason. Remember they fired their head coach in his first season or something?
Oh, yeah.
So he was talking smack and he said they couldn't wait to get rid of this coach, and then Doc's just messed it up, which is true. It's crazy how they just went downhill so quick since winning that title. That was crazy. But it was just funny to see Jay Crowder, like I said, a guy that we mention a lot on here. And it was Adrian Griffin, only 43 games as coach, 30-13 record, fired. That's a 6.98 winning percentage. Doc Rivers has a 5.51 since he took over and a 3-8 record in the playoffs. So been a disaster there in Milwaukee. We'll see where Giannis goes. A lot of chatter about the Miami Heat being a destination. That game 7, and then do they have a 9:30 matchup? This is a good matchup. Thunder Wolves in Minnesota, probably A-Rod courtside. The Wolves catching 7.5 points as the underdog here at home. So we'll see what happens. But that's really it.
No.
And like I mentioned yesterday, We'll be able to talk more about golf tomorrow, given no football this weekend. But that's going to get underway. 12 o'clock, ESPN, Torrey Pines, Brooks Koepka's return. So that's going to be a good one. We'll recap that tomorrow.
Hell yeah, dude.
As well as the Ranger game and anything of notice in college basketball.
Anything of
UConn
notice.
Back in action. So we'll talk about all that tomorrow. Maybe we'll get some more coaching news as we're really winding down there, with 3 job openings left. So we'll see. Actually, one story here that I don't know much about, but I know the boxer Tank Davis. I feel like you've heard of him, right?
Yes.
Arrested in Miami. Was a 2-week search for charges of battery, false imprisonment, and attempted kidnapping.
What?
Conducted a 3-county surveillance operation to find Davis to take him into custody without incident in the Miami Design District. I guess the warrant was issued on January 14th. He entered a strip club on October 27th, confronted his ex-girlfriend, allegedly took the woman who worked at the club as a VIP cocktail server in a back room and attacked her and restrained her. And then supposedly on the report, he said, "You think I would not find you?" And then he took her to the parking lot where he eventually released her. Wow.
Wait, so they identified this woman as a cocktail server at the strip club.
Come on, dude. But it's just stuff like this. Tank Davis, obviously a talented boxer. He just cannot stay out of trouble, though, outside of the ring, if you want to call it that.
That's tough, dude.
So that's tough, but I just happened to notice that. But that's it. Big show coming up tomorrow. Really appreciate everybody who tuned in today, though, and continues to comment, like, and subscribe. All of the archives of the YouTube page. Tony, Michael, Renee, and Jane Costa, the merch at Downtime2.com. Want everybody to enjoy the day, enjoy the games. Let's go Rangers, and we will see you mañana.
Hey guys, Tony here from Downtime TV checking in. I want to thank all our fans out there who's been liking, subscribing, sharing our content. You guys are the best. You guys are our bloodline. You make us love what we do. Thanks again.